So, Ariana Grande, you went from being a white girl on Nickelodeon to being a Latina, or I would even say biracial girl. When you first signed your contract with Universal Republic Records, then you went to being like Afro-Latina when you became big, and now you're bored with that and you're Asian. Yo, I swear this girl got issues, but it makes sense with the race thing looking, because she is born under the sign of Cancer. It says Cancer rules race. A lot of Cancers do have issues when it comes to like race, or like they like to adopt different racial features, identities. Perfect person is Little Kim. She's a perfect example of that. So Ariana Grande, unlike Little Kim, you do play that race fishing though, and it's not cool. So I'm gonna call you out on it, and let's get into it, shall we? Hello, worlds. Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Miss Analytical. I'm coming to you straight out of NYC on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Yes, indeed. So, Miss Ariana Grande, I guess she got bored with being an Afro-Latina after she got bored with being a Latina, biracial, trying to copy off of the icon Mariah Carey. She decides that enough is enough. I'm going to be Asian looking. And honey, not only did she do it with the eyes, she removed the tan. I mean, she is giving us geisha girl realness without wearing the traditional Asian colors. I mean, fashion. Ariana Grande, I find her to be pitiful doing this bullshit. But, oh yeah, I cursed. I should have did that. Oh well. So, I find her to be pitiful, and I'm going to explain to you why I think she's pitiful after I read to you the article from The Sun, the U.S. Sun, that is. It reads, under fire, why has Ariana Grande been accused of Asian fishing? Ariana Grande has come a long way since her Nickelodeon days as Cat Valentine. Despite her career rising in December 2021, the pop sensation came under fire after fans accused her of Asian fishing. So, somebody says, what is Asian fishing? So it says it's similar to black fishing, but Asian fishing is when someone who is not Asian attempts to make themselves appear to be. This action, which is often viewed as fetishing and sexualizing Asian culture, is typically done by either using makeup to give more East Asian features or by the use of photo editing to make features pass as East Asian. Another way people have attempted to do this is by dressing in what many people refer to as stereotypical Asian girl costumes, including anime girl costumes and Asian school girl uniforms. And Asian fishing is often viewed as a problematic and offensive act. But why has Ariana Grande been accused of Asian fishing? So, in December 2021, pictures of Grande, 28, started circulating on social media. And while many were praising the star's look, others accused her of Asian fishing. Am I the only one who's uncomfortable with the way in which Ariana, has altered her face? One user asked on Reddit. In regards to the photo circulating, the way she takes pictures from certain angles, low, or wears makeup in a way that will conceal her eyelids, creating a monolid look. It also makes her eyes appear less round and narrower. The way she's so tiny and petite now, which is a stereotype of Asian women, and not to mention her cutesy, submissive, innocent kitten persona, once again, a fetishization of East Asian women. The user, who goes by the name Teddy Cinco, went on to recall the 2019 events when Grande was also accused of blackfishing added, I also find it interesting that a few years ago, Ari was accused of blackfishing because of her use of certain words, accents, using rap and hip-hop in her music. And of course, her overzealous tanning, which her stans claimed was just down to her Italian background. No, it wasn't. These days, she is looking pretty pale. Once again, a beauty standard in East Asia. At this time, Grande has not commented on the accusations. What have fans said about accusations? They said that after the photo started to go viral, many took to the comment section and Twitter where they seemed to have mixed feelings, some agreeing with the accusations while others defended the star. One user commented, I've noticed this lately too. It's like she got so much black fishing hate that she decided to switch it to Asian fishing. It definitely looks like she uses makeup to create the shape of an Asian persona's eyes. It's annoying. I don't see why she can't just be herself. Another added, Ariana Grande needs to stop. Despite many agreeing with the post, many fans stood up for Grande and defended her work, her new look, which fans saw during the episode of The Voice. This generation is beyond obsessed with cancel culture, and people actively look for something to be offended, one fan tweeted. Another defended the Seven Rings singer by adding, starting to think people on this app don't know what Asian or black people look like. If you see Ariana Grande and think she's anything other than white, that's a massive problem. The Sun reached out to Grande's reps for comments, but did not hear back prior to publication. The FIFA is AsianFishing, and Ariana Grande is going to be her new name out on these streets. And I mean all streets, not just the cyber streets, the internet streets, social media streets. We talking about the streets. Ariana's been doing this thing for a long time. I made a collage that I'm going to post as my thumbnail about this. Ariana Grande, I believe, felt that she couldn't make it with her natural appearance, being that the music she wanted to record was like a pop R&B type of music. So she didn't want to even look white or even give the aura that I was once a Nickelodeon actress on the show. I believe it was Victoria Justice was the show. I believe it was. Yeah. I could be wrong, but I think the show was called Victoria Justice. And Ariana did a good thing in terms of shedding the persona of being a Nickelodeon star. And I say that's why she's balanced in a sense, because she wasn't on Disney. But here's the problem, Ariana. You had to go through extremes to not appear like you was a Nickelodeon character star by changing your skin color, by changing how you spoke, and looking like a different ethnicity. And it wasn't cool. You got famous for looking and sounding like a person who was black. It was very put on a fake. And you pretty much co-opted Mariah Carey. This is why I say in the beginning, you did look Latina, but you also did look more biracial. You know, whether it's with Latina or white or black and white. But then you realize if you want to stay in the game longer, I better get turned darker and get a tan. And that's when you look to me like a Afro-Latina. You never looked like a black girl in terms of black American, but you did look Afro-Latina. But I guess you got sick with people calling you out for blackfishing because everything is now in the woke era that you were like, let me look like something else. So you chose Asian. You know? What's next? Native American? And I'm being real. And I think you're doing this because you're not comfortable with your true identity. You're not comfortable with how you look. You're not comfortable with who you are as a person. And in order to be an artist, you feel like you have had to do these racial changes through the years. Oh, and it's Victoria's. And the sad thing is that you were like a very attractive young lady, but you kind of minimize yourself, but you did look white. And I don't think you like that about you. I don't think you like the fact that you look white. And you were on a show. And Victorious, I do remember Victorious. That was a pretty good show, considering all the craziness that goes on with Disney kids. That was a pretty decent show. All of them have had successful careers, but Ariana is the biggest star. She's the biggest star. But, yeah, here's the thing though, Ariana. People are going to get sick and tired of it. And it's going to start messing with your money. Because people are not going to trust you because you're not confident in being you. Like, how can you be a star and have people look up to you when you don't even want to look up to yourself? You don't want to even look at yourself. You know? And this Asian fishing, you know, black fishing, the shit ain't cute. It's not cute. And I'm glad that you're not black fishing no more, but you still fishing in another pond of race. Another racial pond you fishing in. Sad, girl, sad. Oh, make a correction. Victorious premiered in 2010. And the final episode premiered in 2013. So, I remember you in 2013. They did a lot. You went through something grueling to start looking thin. Yeah, and then the voices. And to me, I always felt that, if anything, I felt that she was also like kid fishing. Like, she was basically looking like a little girl all them years. And that shit was cool. But it's your girl, Miss Analytical. I'm done. I'm signing off with this. I just can't no more. Comment, follow, like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'm also on Anchor as well as Speaker. Take care. Have a beautiful day.